Hello.
Greg Cody, your son's wondering if you can use a mic right when you speak, but you say no, that kind of thing. The same way that you don't have a new back in my day this week.
Hello.
What are you saying? You're plugging your new show of Greg Cody's Show with Greg Cody when you were younger and a teen. Ethel Merman took the world by storm, just like the Hee-Haw 3. All of your sayings run through us like Jim Fix ran miles.
Hello.
Dolphins are alive. Diana said that you were right. So Dan says he's sorry for ever doubting your fight. So you can have the grin of a donkey eating briars.
It's a mule. It's a mule that's eating the briars.
Shout out Kirsten.
That is a
Very
singing
nice.
voice revelation.
Wow.
Not seen around here since Rose. I was moved by that song.
Wow.
Greg Cody was too, just from his narcissism of hearing his own voice.
Now, whose vocal was that?
Kirsten.
Really?
You don't know who anyone is around here.
I don't know
You
that
don't know
voice.
who anyone is around here.
When's the last time I heard her sing?
You don't know.
Never.
And we can tell you anyone is anyone, and you would not know. We can fool you.
Never schmever.
You don't know who anyone is around here.
I do. I know everyone.
He got mad the last time we did this. You got mad.
You want to play a quiz?
I don't take a quiz. No. No.
Why were you happy about the death of Jimmy Cliff?
Oh, I wasn't. I didn't hear about it until this morning.
Did you see this?
You're smiling right now.
He passed away.
I know.
When informed of the news, you smiled. This is wrong. And gay.
You've got to stop this. You have to stop this. You really do. I've run out of penalties to give you. I don't have any more penalties to give you.
Then acknowledge the truth.
No, I'm not going to acknowledge the truth. I'm going to.
Which is both teams played. It happened.
Billy's got a major penalty, 5 minutes for being Billy.
One team won.
Like clear that one out.
You don't fight for freedom. You fight for woke.
Why are you still talking? Why are you still in a microphone disrespecting our rules, our
I thought
culture?
I was penalized for Billy. He always kept talking. Why does he have a different set of rules? This is unfair. It's woke. And?
Minor penalty, 2 minutes for tripping the entire show. Minor penalty, 2 minutes for verbal diarrhea. Major penalty, 5 minutes, grooming comedy. Minor penalty, 2 minutes, peste tremenda, come mierda.
That's my favorite one, him speaking bad Spanish. It's gay.
Okay. You want to talk some Jimmy Cliff?
Why were you happy about that?
I was not happy. I was stunned to hear the news and perhaps inadvertently
Still smiling.
Had
It's excited to talk about death.
I think that's something. It's like a phobia or something where you hear about death or something, and as a defense mechanism, you smile a little bit. Jimmy Cliff.
Claire Dunphy?
Nope.
Jimmy Cliff introduced me to reggae music. For a lot of people, it was Bob Marley. For me, it was Jimmy Cliff. That 1972 soundtrack, which I heard about a couple of years late from a friend of mine.
We should get the Back in My Day music if we're going to do this. If he's going to all of a sudden eulogize Jimmy Cliff when he was happy that Jimmy Cliff died.
No, I wasn't.
I don't even know that fool.
And God bless him.
That's disrespectful.
He lived to be 81. Jimmy Cliff, he had a soundtrack to a movie called The Harder They Come. The harder they come, the harder they fall. And that was the first introduction I had to reggae music. Later, I went back and discovered his contemporaries like Marley, like Peter Tosh, Toots and the Maytals. But Jimmy Cliff to me was an underrated statue of reggae music, like just a pillar, somebody who's among the all-time greats. And I'm sorry to hear he passed away.
So you reacted by laughing or by appearing pleased?
I might have had an inadvertent smile on my face.
Toots and the Maytals are wonderful, or were wonderful.
They sure were. Hibbert died just a couple of years ago.
This is a classic back in my day right here. Talking Toots and the Maytals.
I don't know any of these words.
No, but that's right. That's what back in my day should be, except written.
Yeah.
And crafted with care.
It's even better when it's spontaneous. Kids out there,
no, it isn't.
Look up Jimmy Cliff.
No, it's not.
Look up
you're
Jimmy
gonna say
Cliff.
It's better. You think it's better spoken than written in your case when you can take care with the written word? The reason you don't do them anymore is because they're hard and you don't do hard things anymore.
Is that right?
Is that wrong?
No.
You've claimed to have done all of them. That's your reasoning.
I have done all the hard
That's
things.
asinine. That's asinine.
What he says.
You're basically saying you're out of thoughts. That you've run out of thoughts. That nothing else.
Incapable of new thought.
You cannot pine for. You have run it to the end of subject matter that would allow you to pine for a different time.
He's recapped everything that happened in the past.
We do this
correct.
back and forth where I'll like text him or say an idea to him. I think I've done that.
I've done them all. I don't pine for anything anymore. Not even Pine Sol.
That one
Miami
right there is
Soul.
all the things you can pine for. Pine Sol, the smell of a disinfectant.
Dan, you trampled a great one. Say that one
Yes,
again, Greg.
yes,
Miami
yes.
what?
Miami Soul. SOL, baby.
Sorry, Tony. Thank you. Thank you for that correction.
Miami Soul,
WNBA.
though, was great.
Ruth Riley, am I right? Ruth Riley up in the house. Ruth Cote, Ruth Doogie, all the great Ruths. Isn't that a name from the Bible? I think it is.
Who, Doogie? No, I don't think
Ruth.
so. Oh, yeah, Ruth, yeah.
Yeah. What was Ruth's part in the Bible? Like what? What's the
Why?
significance
First of all,
Ruth?
I don't think there is a Ruth.
There is, Dan. Again, you're wrong, Dan.
Is there
You're
a
big
Ruth?
wrong.
What was
Yes.
her role?
There's a Ruth in the Bible. Okay,
She wrote the book.
She didn't write the book.
There's not a book of Ruth.
I think there is. Where my Bible people at?
I don't know why you keep talking that way.
Where my man at?
Why did you just say Ruth Riley in the house as if you were just naming a player of WNBA? You're in Miami because it's the only thing you know.
The Miami Soul, Ruth Riley is the only player I associate from those days.
But what did you say that way for?
What way? What do you mean?
I think you did in
What
the
are you getting at?
house, boy, or some form. You did something. I can't quote you.
You
directly.
said, where my Bible people at?
No,
You're right.
before that.
Yeah.
Before that.
We're right here. We hear you. You shouldn't be afraid.
She didn't write the book, but she was part of the book, obviously. Her
Thank
name
you.
being the book.
Mike Ryan, I
Ruth
am
in the
going to
Bible.
insist that you put down a modicum of that makeup and join me in conversation as we head into a football midweek extravaganza in which the entertainment is going to prepare you for Bad Bunny because all of a sudden football has gotten a little bit better at choosing its entertainment acts, and so anything that has Jack Black in Detroit is gonna. What
Jack
are you laughing
White.
about? Jack White. Yeah, Jack Black is totally different. Yeah, Jack Black is a totally different person. You're right. That's a totally.
Anything that has Jack Black in Detroit, though, I'm in.
That's a totally.
Tenacious D, Dano.
Way different show.
It's a totally different concert, though. Yes, Tenacious D would be wonderful, but not as good as Jack White.
My.
If they're all stuck together, it's one nacho.
They did in Madrid. They did Daddy Yankee as a. They are actually trying to expand across and through music and through. I'm going to say what Jay-Z intended in whatever it is that they're doing with their Super Bowl acts. They're going to break out a pregame show for Thanksgiving, right? Football's going to do it giant again.
They have a halftime show, executive produced by Marshall Mathers. And his first hiring was Jack White, who has been outspoken. Now, I don't know about you, but I don't like politics with my music, which is why I think it should be Jason Aldean. Let me tell you why. In the heartland, his voice matters. He doesn't tell you. He doesn't tell you what to think. He doesn't even ask you if you'd like to. Jason Aldean doesn't think. Not a single original thought has crossed through that man's mind.
Greg, do you know who Marshall Mathers is?
Leave it to Beaver.
That's Jerry Mathers.
Oh, yeah. No, of course I know who Marshall Mather is. I've been a fan of Eminem almost as long as I've been a fan of Jimmy Cliff.
Proud of yourself, you are.
You been a fan of the Beatles longer, Greg?
Yes, I have. I saw the Beatles on Ed Sullivan in February 1964. You remember that
you
show,
saw me
George?
all the way back then.
Yes.
You also said you saw the Wilt game.
yeah.
So.
Go ahead and give him the back
There
of
is
my
video.
day music. So
Have you seen this?
There is
There is video of the
There's
Wilt
not.
game.
There's
Thank
not.
you.
It came out
See?
last week. You want to pretend it didn't. We all saw it. Also, why did Chris Cote speak like Yoda? We heard it.
He was
Your ears
searching
aren't
for
lying.
Wilt Chamberlain. He couldn't find it.
It was something that happened.
I was searching.
And you choose to ignore it. It happened.
I had
in
a
front of
panic
you.
in my brain. You should have seen, like, if my Inside Out.
I felt
Like,
it.
have you ever seen the movie Inside Out? There was like 2 seconds of panic.
Not.
What word's he looking for?
It wasn't just panic. It wasn't just panic.
Can someone get me the word?
You try to fix it on the back end, which is what these pollsters are doing.
Chris, it's my favorite form of your panic, okay, where I look across your face and there's a blank slate, and it's like, you know, what you do register before you register the name Wilt Chamberlain is, oh, this is absolutely a name I should know.
I'm heckling myself because I just had it in my brain a second ago.
but
I'm
you're-
like, you went
but-
to air because you had the name.
No, but-
And something happened in this 10 seconds of talking where all of a sudden you don't remember the name.
I see
You
the-
idiot.
The fear that sweeps across his face when he recognizes, I'm about to forget Wilt Chamberlain's name if someone doesn't alert
I was like,
me.
I was trying to make fun of him too. I'm like, this guy tried to, what was the thing?
Yes.
He watched the game. Wilt.
I saw both. I saw Wilt and the Beatles.
Almost as much panic when Zaz just stared at me earlier in the show.
I got confused by George.
I got confused by Jack Black performing with Eminem in a different political, although I suspect Jack Black's politics probably run similar to Jack White's.
He said that thing and apologized for it, which is what you should do when you get something wrong. Now, there's an injustice, and it's happening right in front of your eyes. Two teams played a football game, but the winner doesn't matter because the radical left is telling you the loser is better. It's woke.
Stop with
it's wrong. It's
don't
bad.
do this again.
It can kill you
The
and your
cadence,
family.
You're not fixing
and on
this
top of
with
that,
the cadence.
it is
Stop
gay.
It, stop it.
It's
Greg,
gay.
Greg,
It's
what are you
super,
doing?
super
Why are you
duper
putting your
duper-
foot? Stop. Get out of here.
Don't hit the thing again.
Get out of here.
Minor penalty, 2 minutes. Murdering the show with their bare hands in a dismemberment kit in cold blood.
Two-time recipient today. Why is your foot up on the desk? Is
My
you-
surgically repaired right knee was aching me, and I thought it would help if I stretched it out and
A little
raised it.
elevation.
Yeah. But that's okay. You know, I don't have to.
But I was just wondering why it is you jostled the microphone
gay.
and everything.
Oh my God.
It's gay.
His trick knee?
Courage to say it. That's what they want.
You can't.
Everything
You
gay.
can't stay in here and keep behaving this way. And
Frighten
you've
me.
got to respect. You've got to respect some of the rules around here. You can't just make your own rules. Greg, are you okay? We haven't checked in on the status of your trick knee. You seem to have been walking very well since your initial limping.
Right.
No more cane?
I doubt you're doing any of the rehab. My guess is you stubbornly just go right back
Yep.
to living your life the way you were living it before.
Nailed it.
I've done 3 rehab sessions thus far.
Skipped the last one.
I had a 4th one scheduled that I did postpone, but plan to get right back on it.
Okay, but you're probably supposed to do more than 3. Like you probably they're
Yeah, I've
probably
got another month plus.
You like it? He
I don't
keeps
mind it.
complaining about. He's like, I get tired. It's
I
like, yeah,
do.
that's called working out.
The rehab's beating my ass.
I don't believe that he's used that bicycle in the Barbie room in the last any time recently, except for content. I believe
been
that
used.
I believe he's the only time he's used it is if he's filming something to be funny on the one thing that he's got in the office that he could use.
I mean, they're
He likes the
peddling-
bit of promoting his podcast by me walking in and like, oh, you interrupted me. I was just.
Yes. I want you guys to look at that room. Put that room back up, and I want you to see where this right here is a legendary journalistic titan in this market. He has seen soccer grow over 50 years. For him to be relegated to the Barbie room as a journalistic icon with that exercise bike that should be hanging laundry on it because it's got cobwebs. He does not use it. Anything he says to the otherwise is not true. For you to be, was it on that couch that you were sitting? The sad couch?
I was so enthralled by the game, I was standing to watch, honestly.
On your trick knee, on your unrehabilitated trick knee.
I can stand okay.
My
but
childhood bedroom.
when I'm
Okay.
sitting for a long time, it's when it
If
begins
those
to
walls
ache.
could talk.
That is Chris's old childhood bedroom. I would say that I remember that as a small room, but only because there was a bunk bed in there. You were babying on a bunk bed? You were babying on a bunk bed?
No, I had a real bed in there. I was there through high school, Dano.
Okay, they moved the bunk bed out of there?
I forgot about that bunk bed. Thank you for the memories. Da-da-da-da-da-da-dum, bump, bump, bump. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-dum. Da-da-da-da-da-dum. Anyway, Mario doesn't look very happy there. He agrees with Mike. Being cheated out of that lucrative 12th spot. They really needed Utah to lose. That would have helped. Wouldn't have been enough, but it would have been a big help. Now they're just relegated to the pipe dream about maybe still making the ACC title game. They need 4 or 5 cards to all fall in unison in the same direction like dominoes. Very doubtful that it'll happen.
Why did you begin singing the song Memories like a showgirl? Is it because you're intoxicated by them making Hello into a song that makes you think that now you can be an old vaudevillian singing crooning act that just sings his occasional thoughts?
Yes, it's because I'm intoxicated in general, not by what they said. But seriously, it was very emotional to hear that song. I've always been a big fan of Adele's. I really have. And the fact that she would do a tribute song to me, interspersing my comedic saying. Yeah, I mean, it's just special. Really special.
British superstars, we stick together.
Thank you, George. Georgie.
It's not George. It's Jeremy. It's not George.
George Harrison, man.
That's right, Dan.
Did you guys have any Norm Powell conversation that you wanted to get off the ground between, because I don't, look, I'm going to try and explain this, but this is an unusual situation that Miami finds itself in where they have 2 known all-stars. And what we've been saying for a while is those 2 known all-stars need a player here who's better than them. Jimmy Butler was that player. They fell into line behind that player. Norman Powell was an almost all-star on a Clippers team that has totally fallen apart without him. Kawhi and James Harden, they needed what it is that he was offering because he's the modern day's perfect player. Will play defense for you, will shoot threes crazy, and can go 30 a night. Like, it has done it 3 times because of how they're playing, because of how they built the thing around him. So I'd be curious between 2 homers how to assess. As Tyler Hero, they're all returning all-star. I shouldn't say they're only all-star. Bam's an all-star. Their all-star is returning when it's now Norm Powell's team. Like, if they're going to play this way and he's going to be the 30-point-a-game guy, I'm good with it being his team.
I mean, I'm good with it too, but the thing that I would add there is the way this team plays, it's not in the type of style where it's so-and-so's team. Like, it's such a free-flowing, fast-paced offense. It's not give it to this guy, let him go one-on-one, he's the number one option. I think Hero's going to fit in so perfectly. And to push back a little bit on the whole, the team plays better without him in past years. Okay, but this team plays a completely different style than those teams of past years. A style that I believe is going to suit Tyler Hero perfectly.
And if he's bought in like you said he is, then the offense is going to go great. It just feels weird to say it's Norm Powell's team when he came over and he's the new guy in town. Again, has had a better 15-game start than anybody in Heat history. But it's like, how long can this guy continue to do that? Was he projected as a guy who's going to score 30 points a game in the NBA? Like, I don't think so.
I don't think it has to be anybody's team. There's no LeBron James on this team. But I will say that I lost my train of thought.
You know what? Greg's absolutely right. Greg, I know what you were trying to say. We're talking about how can Tyler Hero fit into this team, and what we've seen is any given night, anyone can score 30. So why not take a guy we know can score 30 every single night, in Tyler Hero?
Jeremy, if I may, I don't know if you're seeing this, but you once suffered a grave injustice, and Dan once caped up for your cause. Wow. Remember what happened with UCF.
2017.
That's right. UCF was once an aggrieved party, and Dan Le Batard, he took to the microphone and he started speaking truths. And now he should absolutely do that because UCF
It's so true.
is
Like
Miami.
UCF really is an aggrieved party in this entire thing. Like what everyone doesn't seem to understand is that UCF was undefeated. Miami is no different than they were before, knowing that UCF being in this position and Miami being in this position, the one that they're in, is no different. And it's the great free state of Florida that has been aggrieved today. Hi, Greg.
Hi, Jeremy. It is true that there's no difference between that UCF and this Miami, other than this Miami lost twice to unranked teams. But the point I wanted to make about the previous conversation of Norman Powell is that Norman Powell was
I told
a
you guys
great.
that's what was going
Dad,
to happen.
describe the last minute of the
I
show.
told you that's what was going to happen.
What?
Describe the last minute, Dad.
What does that mean? What do you mean?
Recap what happened, Greg.
I told Mike in the garage that this is what was going to happen.
That was crazy. It's not even believable that happened.
Greg,
What?
what? Did you notice anything in the last minute?
Yeah.
What?
About it? I see it. What am I looking at? George
Who's that?
That's George Harrison. You're Jeremy. What's the big deal?
Wow.
I guess he's.
Am I wrong?
I guess he's right.
You explain it then.
I thought we
Big shot?
Maybe it isn't a big deal.
Me.
Okay.
That was
we
George
got really
Harrison.
excited about it, but all right.
I saw the photo of the four Beatles.
Okay.
It was that guy.
Okay,
And
but
you
you
know
kept
it.
calling him Jeremy throughout the show.
Well, I wasn't. I was calling him George.
Huh.
He is right about that.
So
he
you
didn't
knew
call
the
him Jeremy
whole time?
once.
No,
Playing defense
You
against
didn't.
us right
No.
now.
So you didn't know.
I thought it was George. Still do.
Okay. You're annoying. I don't. Are you seeing this?
What's?
I don't.
Look.
I came in on my day off.
What's happening right now should scare you. I mean, because of dementia.
I don't know what you guys are staring at.
Okay. Well,
Who have you been
guess we
doing
should go now.
the show with all show? Who have you been doing the show with? We're in our fourth hour. Who have you been talking to all show in that right corner?
George Harrison.
Yeah, you mentioned that.
Yeah.
But who
How
was
many times you want to ask me then?
Greg, George Harrison was stabbed to death in 1999.
That's fake news.
who did you,
I've been told he died of cancer. That news article I read earlier was wrong. Don't trust Wikipedia.
who do you think
That's
that
a problem.
Who do you
Finally.
think that is? You've been talking to Jeremy for 3 hours without
I haven't.
realizing that it's not Jeremy.
Right. I knew it was not Jeremy.
My God. You're going to do this?
Nobody in the audience knew it wasn't Jeremy. Nobody in the audience knew it wasn't Jeremy. This was a joke exclusively meant to fool you, and now you're pretending that you're the only one who knew.
Now, at the big payoff
You're-
moment.
You're the only one who knew that was Jeremy's brother, not Jeremy. You're the only one who knew that.
And you chose not to say anything.
For 3 hours.
No, I thought it was George Harrison. You guys don't get that.
Just won't give a you're playing defense right now. Great defense you're playing.
This should scare you. I know it scares me.
Go on.
A third one.
It should
Minor
scare my
penalty, 2
family.
minutes. Murdering the show with their bare hands in a dismemberment kit in cold blood.
So that whole thing was an elaborate joke just to fool me.
There we go.
Greg, you have to leave now.
And the
room.
audience,
Yes.
which,
It-
at
it
least we
fooled-
got
it
them.
somehow fooled the audience, but not you.
Right, well.
So everyone on the internet watching this, no one knew for 3 hours that wasn't Jeremy, except for you. You're
Right.
the only one who knew. That's amazing.
Thank you.
That you would be that clear-eyed
Right.
about that not being Jeremy. But you
We're not
never,
asking for much.
All we want you to say is look over and be like, holy
Oh, he didn't give us
like,
even that.
Jesus, like you just are. Ugh.
Have you seen this? It's 2 guys. I thought it was 1. That's crazy.
Is this how
It
you would
should
react?
scare you.
Like, if you found out your wife was cheating on you, you just like walk and be like, huh, I knew that.
So it's a Jeremy impersonator. It's a big deal.
It's not a Jeremy impersonator.
You're right, Greg. Super normal thing that happens on the show all the time.
Thank you.
I'm leaving this one confused. Honestly, like I don't know why we do anything. All of this it's stupid. It's wrong.
At least my dad gave us this payoff.
Don't do this.
It's woke.
Don't do this. I'm going to end the segment. End the segment. End the segment. End it.
No, I'm not gonna do it.
And it's gay.
Oh, George.
Wow.
Something in the way he moves says he might be Jeremy's brother, but that'd be a weird thing to fool me. I don't wanna ask them now, they never believe me anyhow. Is that a wig or did his hair grow? I don't know, I don't know. Is that mustache fake for the show? I don't know, I don't know.
Zaslow remains stunned that Greg Cote had no reaction to anything there. Chris and his fury has been a source of entertainment throughout the break, where Tony and Jeremy are roaring with laughter at their dad, at Chris's dad being Maximum, his dad, pretending to be unsurprised by something that fooled the entirety of the audience.
And then we explained it to him afterwards, just like, yeah, oh, then I thought you just got someone to dress up. It's like, just give me a reaction, give me something.
Chris gonna have a
You're
stroke.
just still just like sitting there like you're still acting like I don't understand.
Or
What
the
was
initial explanation. I thought it was George Harrison.
Yeah, like what?
Okay, so it's someone who looks like Jeremy that we were supposed to think was Jeremy. I get it.
We all knew it wasn't.
Did you think it was Jeremy?
Did you, at any point where you're like, that's not Jeremy?
No, I thought it was, sure.
Okay,
That's a reaction.
So when Jeremy emerges,
What?
when Jeremy emerges, you'd think there'd
Then I
be
knew
like
it wasn't.
Yeah, but you didn't think like, wow, you got me. Was like a good reaction.
Let's
You're
get
just-
Juju's thoughts on this. I believe
Why do we
that,
do anything
that
around
he
these-
sides with Greg Cote as he always does. Juju, what are your thoughts here?
I thought it was a wonderful transition, man. Like when I first saw it, I was like, huh. And then I looked at the audience and they didn't understand. They didn't react at all. Like for the first couple times y'all showed them, it was about time 20. Then they was like, wait a second, that's not Jeremy. And it was just one brother. So salute to the audience.
But we're wrong for being mad at Greg Cote for taking his personal
Yes.
pride and getting in the way of tripping the show's joke, ability to do the joke.
Right. Know your teammate, brother.
That's true.
You don't pass Nick Young the ball and don't expect him to chuck one.
There you go.
Come on. We know my brother.
I really
Right.
thought
Me
we
and
had,
Nick Young like that.
thought we had every angle covered. I guess quality losses matter. This is just dumb.
Swaggy P.
What are we even
Am I
doing?
the only one who finds it a little bit unsettling? Two Jeremys right there.
I don't think that we've gotten to enough NFL football today, so let's do top 5 shoulda couldas from NFL Sunday with Juju Gotti, and we'll do some stat of the day, some MVP of the day, and some listener comments as well. Let's start with your top 5 shoulda couldas from NFL Sunday. What do you got? Any OLI?
OLI, I'm not even going to touch my Bills. They didn't happen on Sunday, so I'm not going to go there. Fire Joe Brady. Number 5, and remember, these plays, if they wouldn't have happened, they would have won this game. Number 5, although you said, Dan, Michael Wilson spinning that ball took some time, it didn't take too much time off. They still ran that clock down. But if the Cardinals kicker had made a 33-yard field goal in that game, they would have won.
The Jags. Jags are such losers.
Trevor Lawrence sucks. I'm sorry. I can't not say it anymore. He sucks.
Oh, okay, that's a little strong and
right.
Doesn't have a lot of nuance in it.
Not needed.
Right. And they almost lost the game on that Tim Patrick blunder. He didn't even turn around for the ball, but they recovered.
Whose fault
Number
was
4.
that? Whose fault was that? Was that? I don't assume that it's the receiver's fault when Trevor Lawrence airmails one.
I assume it is, bro. Let's cut my boy some slack.
Number 4.
Number 4. The Giants should have kicked the field goal.
Thank you.
Never would have saw overtime.
Yes.
Never would even sniffed it.
Yes.
Number 3.
There's a reaction.
Right. Number 3, Xavier Gibson of the Eagles let the punt drop on the one. Don't try to field it.
That was crazy.
That was an incredible play by number 38, Elijah Clark, who got pushed 3 times, got up, and did what, Zaz? Put a hat on the ball. That's what you're supposed to do on the punt return team, buddy. You like the hat on the ball?
I'm okay with that.
You know what happened this week, right?
I know there's lots of punch-outs. I know.
But you know who got an extension?
Yeah, I know about that Lamb man, all right?
Just making sure you know about that Lamb man.
But that was an exercise in courage, what Elijah Clark did on that play. On that play for Dallas.
Then he got pushed 15 yards.
And Greg Cote was unsurprised by it.
Correct. Takes a lot to surprise me, Dan. Been around.
Clearly.
Been around the block.
Number 2, it was 4th and 4. The Colts got to go for that in the fourth quarter. Or are you just going to punt the ball to Patrick Mahomes?
Played so scared. Just backpedaling the entire fourth quarter.
Right.
Just backpedaling.
They weren't even on their side of the field. They could have went for that.
Mahomes didn't even get him on every drive. He went out on one drive and had to punt, but they just kept backpedaling. Like, they were so scared of that team.
I don't think the Colts had one first down from the fourth quarter into overtime, did they?
Look, when I tell you, when the fourth quarter started, down 20-9, it's the biggest comeback of Mahomes' career. You're surprised by that. It doesn't sound like
that
very
can't
much.
be right, though, Dan.
I know it doesn't
can.
sound.
How often are they trailing by double figures?
It doesn't sound right.
They were down 21-0 against the Texans in 2020.
Non-playoffs, yes. That was the first time that they did it, but down in the fourth quarter, down 11 in the fourth quarter. They made their way back in the first quarter the first time. That drive didn't even have him scoring every time. All it was a touchdown, a 2-point conversion, and a field goal to tie. Correct? Like, it wasn't even 2 touchdowns, but it was 300 yards to 18. The Colts themselves in the fourth quarter. They've got the MVP. You're arguing all season about who's the MVP in their backfield, and they both did nothing in the fourth quarter against the champion when you could have ended their season. I mean, that's it. And then Stafford's better than all of them.
Close up shop, it's over.
Number 1, the Minnesota Vikings should have built a time machine, went back and kept Sam Darnold and Daniel Jones because PU.
It's rough.
Sucks.
It feels like their process was right, the Vikings, but
hold on, what's the process?
The process was we're going to take him because he said he'd run through a wall.
Because Harbaugh hit him for 3 years.
They drafted a quarterback top 10. I believe he was number 10 overall, right? They drafted a quarterback top 10, and they clearly believe in that guy, and they wanted to stick with what their, scouts told them instead of giving Sam Darnold, who had one good year in his career, an incredible amount of money. Like, the process was right, and it's turning out to be franchise-altering wrong.
Now you waste a very good roster with a quarterback who's not good, with one of the best receivers in the league, one of the best defenses in the league.
Wait a minute. We're doing some revisionist history.
It is.
Wait a minute. 5 J.J. McCarthy starts ago, you guys all told me Kevin O'Connell can do that with quarterbacks. Every one of you was telling me that Kevin O'Connell can just do that. That's the amazing gift he has. He can do it with Daniel Jones. He could do it with Sam Darnold, and he can't do it with this guy. That was 5 starts. That guy had a fourth quarter, and all of you were telling me that Kevin O'Connell knows how to make quarterback.
He's essentially he's a rookie. I mean, right?
Week 1 matters. Week 1 matters. What we see in week 1 should not be forgotten.
Monday Night Football week 1.
You guys all told me he was Kyle Shanahan based on 1 fourth quarter he had on Monday Night Football. What? I mean,
he's been hurt.
He's not. He can't play.
Okay, fine. You're right. What do you want?
He's been hurt.
What do you want? I mean, Kevin O'Connell deserved that kind of patience, right? He's still young. So we were wrong. Yeah. I mean, let it go. You were right about something. Congrats.
Speaking of patience, my patience was kind of tried today, and one of my teammates hit me up and wanted me to speak up. You feel me? I'm totally not with this. Salute to Kirsten. You feel me? Great singing. But another one of our teammates texted me and said they felt very uncomfortable today, and I hate to bring it up here, but I have to. The couch in the back, bro, he didn't necessarily consent to those, you know what I'm saying, that was happening to it back there. I think I want to report that to HR.
Why? Greg didn't even know anything was happening at the time. He thought it was totally normal that I was just a couch. I'm sure that went over his head, too. Why do we do anything?
I saw Mike with his pants down.
Can you give me the stat of the day music, please, Chris
Cote?
Can you find me the stat of the day music, please? You're still annoyed with him? This music will make you happier, won't it?
Start of the day, start of the day. This is start of the day.
Yeah, this is a stat segment.
Start of the day, start of the day. This is start of the day. Start of the day, start of the day. This is start of the day. Start of the day, start of the day. This is start of the day.
Brothers, George Pickens right now individually has 1,044 receiving yards on the season to date. The entire Pittsburgh wide receiver corps only has 1,009 yards. 3rd round pick and a 6th round pick. Back to you.
Yeah. I ask you something. If DK Metcalf didn't look like he's chiseled out of stone, would we think he's that good?
We've had this conversation earlier. I think it was before you were here, Zaz. Like, he's not that good. Like, he was never their number one. He just was number one in stature. Tyler Lockett was their number one.
One of the things that happened yesterday, I mean, yes, also fast for his size, but Smith and Jigba is having a better season already than any Seattle receiver ever. Like, through 11 games, he's already having a better statistical season. We're going to continue with the post-game show with Juju. We've got more things to get to after this.
It's the holiday season, and it is the 50th anniversary of Miller Lite, which means a lot of my favorite memories start the same way. I bring out a cornucopia of beautiful white Miller Lite cans, and I spread that holiday cheer. Ah, Miller Lite, holiday season. You crack open a Miller Lite, you look around, you look at your friends, you look at your family. You take that first sip, and you know you made the right call. Miller Lite just fits. It's taste that you know you can depend on. Brewed for flavor with simple ingredients like malted barley, rich balanced toffee notes, and that iconic golden color. Almost festive in a way. And at 96 calories and 3.2 carbs per 12 ounces, it lets you enjoy the season without weighing you down. The original light beer since 1975 and still hitting different 50 years later. The best holiday beers are the ones you don't expect. Miller Lite, great taste, 96 calories. Go to MillerLite.com/Dan to find delivery options near you, or you can pick up some Miller Lite pretty much anywhere they sell beer. 'Tis Miller time! Celebrate responsibly. Miller Brewing Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. 96 calories at 3.2 carbs per 12 ounces.
MVP of the day.
This is a Zaslow and Juju exclusive. I should tell you all to check out Alley Oop. I will tell you again and again that Juju and Trista have an unusual chemistry, different from any other that you will find at Meadowlark, Alley Oop, wherever it is you get your podcasts, and its own YouTube channel. What do you have, Zaslow, for MVP of the day nominees?
Glad you asked, Dan. I don't know if you know about that Norman Powell.
Different segment. I do.
But if we're going to have a conversation about MVP, we better be mentioning Norman Powell.
That's crazy.
32 points last night, 11 of 18 overall, and most importantly, a much improved Miami Heat team. They're 11-6. If your team sucks and then you add a really good player and your team's really good, I don't know what your definition of most valuable
seems
is.
like value.
But that seems pretty valuable to me. So if we're going to talk about MVP, we better have a conversation about Norman Powell.
I'm going to say it again through 15 games. Only one other player, 46% from 2, 46% from 3, and 24 points a game. It's Giannis, and it's only because he doesn't shoot threes. Like, he's not actually shooting the threes at the rate that Powell is shooting them.
Sounds like you're backing up my case.
Yeah, that add to that, guys. Players averaging 25 points per game or more.
MVP of the day!
On 65% or greater true shooting percentage thus far this season. Jokic, Giannis, SGA, Curry, Harden, Norman Powell.
I didn't see Jimmy Butler.
Juju, are you endorsing this nonsense?
I always endorse my brother Zaslow, whatever he has to say. I disagree with him because I've already called it. The Joker is your 25-26 MVP. But you can't deny what Norman Powell is up to, bruh. Because like last year when Josh Allen won the MVP, I know Lamar had a spectacular season, but take this man away and that team will be downhill. So I get you, bro.
That's right.
Luka, Nutmeg, Kevin Love. Listener comment of the day, anything worthy of grabbing from the YouTube chat? I should tell people, by the way, the last 2 seasons that Chip Kelly was calling plays, offensive coordinator for the Raiders this year, 49ers in 2016, a 4-23 record with 17 points a game.
Guy sucks.
17 points a game. That's the highest paid offensive coordinator in the
What
league.
do you do at UCLA, too?
That's according to Josh Dubow. That is not my stat. Juju, listener of the day.
Yes, sir. I'm going to Ben Gardner. Salute to my brother Ben Gardner, who had this to say.
Boy, sir.
Dan's prediction that Bill Belichick was going to conquer college football is proving to be my personal favorite.
Yeah.
Dan was loud, wrong prediction.
Yeah, that hasn't gone so well for me. I don't love your giggling laughter there. Don't love it.
Can't get over my dad's
Look,
reaction.
Dan was wrong. Dan was wrong. Hoodies right now available on LeBatardAF.com.
Speaking of hoodies, you guys will believe this and won't believe this. Zaslow went to Madison, Wisconsin, and did a morning show outdoors wearing just University of Miami like gear. Like he was just wearing a sweatshirt.
I just had a hooded sweatshirt.
20 degrees. Oof. 20 degrees Madison morning. He's dressed like you would dress for spring break.
What would make you believe that I have that type of clothing?
Do you have money?
You're an adult?
Yeah, but I don't have.
You have a car?
I don't have a car. Yeah, I have a car.
Okay, can you drive to a store? You got a driver's license?
I don't know how cold it's going to be the places I go. I show up and I deal with it.
So you got a car.
He doesn't have any winter clothes.
You got money. You could drive to the store. How about you go get yourself a coat, sucker?
All right, well, I don't know how cold it's going to be the places I go. I show up and hopefully I'm dressed appropriately. All I had was a hooded sweatshirt. I was very cold.
Juju, can I tickle you on the way out here just by playing to you a in-game interview with Andrew Luck that will go exactly as you imagine an in-game interview would go with somebody who loves Stanford this much?
Yes, sir.
Stanford's general manager and Andrew Luck. We were talking a little bit about how important this rivalry is. For you, being able to be a part of it, how meaningful is it?
It's huge. It was great to be as a player and now be as a GM and watch these guys. I'm going to watch here for a second. Oh, ball! Go, Jay, go! Go, Jay! Go!
Fumble return for a touchdown mid-interview. Go, Drake!
Andrew Luck was riding a bicycle next to him, the last 40-yard line, last 40 yards, a bicycle with 2 wheels in the back. Thank you, Juju. Appreciate the time, sir.
Yes, sir. Thank you, guys.
Good stuff, Juju. Can't believe Greg.